Stream. Hello, welcome back on another episode of Critipedia. Today we have critical chaos. Again, brief explanation what is Critipedia. Here I'm storing every critique which I personally think should be how to say, not really a problem to put into games, more like those are very dangerous or very very important things to keep in mind while making games, and I personally would try to always avoid those unless you know what you are doing. That's my general explanation. We'll see. Oh, I forgot to explain the rest, but you gotta forgive me, but recently I'm very busy. Okay, and hello Zoro, welcome to the stream. This chaos does look critical. Wasn't that a quote from Deltarune? Chaos, chaos critical, chaos critical. If I remember correctly. You could say avoiding them is critical. Yeah, or you risk having a chaos of a project. Okay, even before starting, I need to address a bunch of things. First, this game is on Steam. So it's... I already have it open. So it already has a Steam page. And that's why I don't understand why there is no demo for the game. Because it also happened with the other game for the last time, right? I don't understand because having a demo helps a lot attracting new people. Because people might just see the game and not even have a chance to try it. But by downloading it in the same page, they can try it and wishlist it. Also, another thing, there is AI on the main picture. There is a disclaimer that the AI is only placeholder. Though oh, hello, Lolo, welcome to the stream. And hello, Techno, 40 critical hours of chaos. I wouldn't have said that in that order, but yeah, I think I'm gonna address it after I finish this thing. This is AI in AI picture. Hopefully it's not in the game. Again, they say it's just placeholder, so it's not really a problem. Though I would say it definitely will and has negatively impacted the perception of the game, I feel like. Because one of the most important things while posting a game on Steam is having people to click on your game. And only later they will read what the game is about. If I look for games like those, like which of those... Wait, let me... Can I see them better? No. Let's see here. For example, if I have two games like this, I personally would click on the second one, but okay, it's a personal taste. I know, because there are waifus on the main picture. But not only that, because you can see there's a drawing and there's a logo with some attention to it. The other one is a stretched image, so unfortunately I feel like this game doesn't attract attention at all. So even if it's placeholder, entering on Steam is not a simple task. And the best idea is to enter on Steam with already most of the asset done, because you get a small visibility boost when you open your page. And okay, sorry, I read you, but I didn't greet. But hello, Lolo, hello, Techno. I think I greeted you, but just to be sure. It was probably a better idea to delete the Steam page. Yeah, I know. I think I will go against this rule for invalidate for Steam. I'm trying my best now to have everything presentable for the Steam page, but I want to release the Steam page before, right when there is the speedrun for Games Done Quick. Because I feel like the visibility boost from the speedrun would be better than the visibility boost of the opening the page. So that would be the only exception where I would break this rule. And hello Fado, welcome! Oh, I see there's a lot of people seeing this game, okay. I can already say the UI can use some cleanup. Well, hopefully it's still in development, so let's hope that I don't know, the developer sees how to improve the project, or yeah, looks on the project, and maybe it's all temporary. And also the game, yeah, 40 plus hour of story. I usually don't read the description here, but you pointed that out. I don't think nowadays people play indies for the length. I may be wrong, honestly. Some people do, but it's mostly mainstream indie. Like, I don't know. Oh, Silk Song is very long, I'm buying it. I don't know. But I never hear someone saying... no, maybe I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Though, honestly, on indie games, having a long game is good, but honestly, I personally think it's better to invest effort on the game more than on the content. Though depends on how the game is structured, of course. I think we can start on the game. That's a cool angle to go, speedrun angle. Well, I'm making a speedrun for my Steam page, right? I'm actually doing it. This month is the speedrun to make the Steam page with the new art style. I'm writing to 5 different artists, 5! Because we have Lollo that's giving me a great help with designs. We have the artist, Mutation Ivory, from the game of which game was it? Which game jam was it? I forgot. Was it the Resurrection Gem? No, it was one later. No, it was one later, if I remember correctly. Also, I found one for the backgrounds, and one for the tileset. And Pandorf returned after 1 year of missing in action. And now I'm also continuing on the portraits of Respawn Panther. And also I need to tell 2 other artists that I didn't choose them. So, I'm kinda busy. Also, Octopath Traveler 0x releases tomorrow, so... too many things. Okay, let me read you and then we can start. People play RPGs for the length too. Okay, yeah, that's right. Though, with RPG... RPG Maker is made to make RPGs, so that means if you make an RPG in RPG Maker, you need to... I don't know. Yeah, fight with all the other games that release at the same time, because there are too many RPGs. That's why you need to stand out from the rest. Oh, hello, Nirwanda. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I see. Just in time, we're about to click the FFmpeg DLC. Maybe I'm opening another one, sure. I'm sure ancient. I always equate indies with shorter, better games. Well, that's because indies have less budget, so they can afford to make less content. So in a way, having an indie game with longer content is can feel troublesome, because you think, okay, so they prefer quantity over quality. That's a thought that people might see. That's a cool cinematic intro. And now we have a picture. Is it showing us different places, maybe? This is AI, but okay. It's a placeholder. Maybe it's evolution. Okay, it's evolution. Okay. I like the static or the fog effect that comes with it. So now wait to tell us we are in the future. Is this the RPG Maker XP fog? Critical chaos! Chaos! Where we have a mage, an archer, a thief, a paladin, and the armed man with a gun. Or I don't know the name. I don't know the name of the guns, okay. Okay, that's the title screen. I would say I'm not a fan of the presentation here, because don't know, I would have put... how is the audio? Oh, sorry. I would have put the new game selection somewhere else. Also, because it's kind of covering the main image of the game. There's plenty of space on the side, right? Would be kind of set though. Also, the picture is kind of stretched. Again, it's placeholder, but I feel like even placeholder has an important meaning on showing your game. Because even if people know it's a placeholder, people really strive for the visual impact, the visuals. So having a different picture, maybe a final picture, might have a better and lasting effect on players, and they may wishlist the game with higher probability. The window looks squished. It's the picture, yeah. Again, placeholder, so not a problem, but again, it's very important, even more on a commercial game. Which I think it is, since it's on Steam. I'm surprised here because it's not Visu Stella, this one. I'm very surprised. Pleasantly surprised, actually. There's a similar one though, because you can personalize the window, right? So still feels familiar in a way. And hello Sleepy J! Welcome, welcome! What releases tomorrow? Tomorrow there will be Octopath Traveler 0! I already scheduled 3 streams on the next 4 days. It's a cosplayer party, okay, that makes more sense. I imagine the armed man is the odd friend out. He's the awkward friend. Plays man with a machine gun. The title can use some more effect on the color text. Oh yeah, at least there is some attempt on having something a little more, but it's... I feel like the text needs a little more to highlight, to... Well, I would say, unfortunately, this one doesn't really compare with other cover text. Again, could be placeholder as well, this one, I don't know, but it's still, as I said, it's not... releasing a game on Steam is not something to take with a light heart. Okay, we can start. Oh no, wait, no, we cannot start. Hello Fortuna Street, welcome. Sure, let's play a random waifu from the folder. Oh no, there's many people today. Oh no, please, please, be something decent. First, let me put safe mode. Okay. Does it work? Okay. Okay. Finger crossed. Okay, please be something decent. Oh, I got an Izita. I love this art style. I think we showed this one on stream. We can have a second free buy. Only an extra one because today I'm kinda worried. Oh, we got made Laisitia again! Oh no, Laisitia made Laisitia this time. And I don't know what they do in the maid cafe. There was something like, oh yeah, food be better. And it's like the spell to make the food more tasty or something. I don't know. Where can I find this maid cafe? Also, recently I'm starting to download the characters from... No, maybe too many free buys. I'm starting to download characters with the tag of the artist. So at least I can also give credit to the waifus I show on stream finally. Okay. This one worked pretty fine. I'm surprised. Just go to Japan, man. 3D is not the same. There is no Laisitia in Japan. So no, doesn't work like that, I'm sorry. I guess we won't be playing. No, wait, we start right now. Also, the developer said it will come late by 30 or 1 hour. 30 minutes or 1 hour, so maybe we stood for time. not so long ago in the world of Statira. Wait, this is like a 3D rendered planet. That's the Earth, though. Okay, we saw only a planet. Here they are! Okay, so... no, wait! Let me read! Winds are high, fit and neat. Hooah! Jump master! Airborne! Sergeant Fight Master! Sir? Make the rally point. Land safe. Roger that. You too, sir. The Jump Masters issues commands with a purpose. The paratroopers are lined up to exit the airship efficiently. No room for hesitation. Oh, there was a long dash. 10 minutes. The bird rattles. Every trooper echoes back. One voice. One mission. 10 minutes! If the text goes lower, I could try to understand a little more. Gear checks. M dash. Done. 9 minutes gone in a... 1 minute. 1 minute! 30 seconds. 30 seconds! Yeah, I know. Should be 29. Stand by. So this is like Super Mario, but instead of Koopa Troopers, we have Paratroopers. Oh wait, no, they only have one frame of movement. Why they don't go with animation? 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Fuck, still no cat. Let's have parachute. Do it now. Okay, it was counting the distance which was falling. Fucking hell, not again. Well, I think if that was a dream, you might want to wake up anyway. Now we have control over the text speed. Great. In the world of 50, no, because they didn't have the zero gravity, the zero grav. Wait, how was it? Come on, I forgot. The 0G, okay, 0G. In the previous episodes, Dragon Ball Z didn't feel like Dragon Ball to me, but our opinion could diverge. More like a stock asset. The pictures before. Okay, so those were messages from way back. I'm sorry. I need a timestamp. I couldn't look at the chat with the text going on its own. Where are we dropping, guys? Oh yeah, we are dropping to a planet called Fortnite. Is there no sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I removed the sound from before. Okay. There is sound. There is sound. The Flying Koopas are called Paratroopers. That's right. Yes, yes. I think that was the same name then. Para Koopas? Like from the Para server, huh? What the fuck is a 0G? Yeah, it makes no sense. Here there is music. Family man, retired army paratrooper, wrestling with addiction and memories that won't stay buried. Okay, so this maybe is in the future. Guy. I will just keep with this one called Guy. Let's call this one Guydorf. Why Guydorf? We can call him of course the guy, because someone wanna be the guy, right? He wanna be the guy. He wants to be the guy. He always says, I wanna be the guy. Why gay dwarf sounds? No. Gay dwarf, no. My love is just for waifus, okay? I might have an eye for a trap or two, but that's designed to be a trap in the name, so... I'm straight dwarf, thanks. So long, gay dwarf. Do we want to do an antagonist called Gay Dwarf? After Maldorf, Fantadorf, Frodlow, we may need one, you know. Waldorf is gay. No. I kinda realized recently I'm more like a... how it's called? Honestly, I don't care about these, the tag. I don't care about the etiquettes, the tags, but... it's demisexual. Still straight though. Still straight. My love for waifus is unyielding. Fictosexual. Well, no, not only. Come on, not only. Wife sweat from his face. Why is it in red? I think a softer color could work well, right? Like a green one. Red is more for important stuff or the name or dangers. Same damn dream. Same drop. Why now? I haven't jumped in nearly a year. He jumped out of the bed! Look at him! Oh, there's a tile with a different color. I wonder if it's something on that. Like this one. I like the sound effect that plays while he's doing stuff in his home. All those years waking up at dark 30. And I still have mornings. The dressing sound? Okay. Why do you need to wear the armor here? Also, this style is suspicious, huh? Oh well. Maybe he sweats blood or natural sunscreen like hippopotamus. Hippopotamus sweat what? I'm sorry. Those flashbacks. I wonder if it's like Sky Dancer. Oh wait, that's not a different tile. It's a light. Doesn't feel as strong as a light effect though, to be noticeable. I like the interior design of the home. Too bad there's nothing interactable. And there is GLaDOS on the wall here. Not making it through today without caffeine. Well, I see this game wants to be realistic, huh? Caffeine it is. Well, at least can be relatable, right? I don't really drink coffee at all, but I see that most people do. That's better. Morning, sleepyhead. You're gonna be late. Freshly retired from the army, the guy and soulmate find the house too quiet. M-Dash, the youngest of chasing her own future. Now the guy heads for Austina, capital of the Republic. Austina. Where a long-awaited reunion with his brother. Guys, it's Sky Dancer. It's Sky Dancer. We have Gunner. With his brother, Gunner, Sergeant Fight Master, and the job prospect could change everything. Me every morning. Go straight for the coffee before saying hi to his wife. Savage. Well, it's hard to hold conversations, I suppose, without a coffee. I thought Fight Master was a title. It's not a title. Is it a surname or... You're gonna be late. Okay, what is this? The back. Found salt. Okay, there's only salt in this room, I see. Okay, maybe it's not a room, it's more like a drawer or something. Still, it's the sprite of a door. Locked and loaded, angel face. Bye, love you. Hey. No, dog, please don't soft lock me. Where's my keys? Okay. The dog still doesn't want me to leave, huh? What if I talk to the dog like 40 times? Maybe not here. Oh, we got the keys. I love you too. You sure you're retired? You look good for combat. Civilian job, remember? Monsters on the highway are getting bold. I'm not taking chances. I like at least that here it's explaining... I'm saying at least because I still don't know what the game is about. But here it's explaining something about the game which we don't know without being obvious, without doing the as you know Bob. So here we know there are monsters on the highway. You do know you could just strategize around them, right? What do you mean? I don't dodge fights. That's what worries me. Tell me you packed a shirt and tie? Yeah, in the rack. Got a roll. M-dash. Love you. Love you too. Watch those roads. Ones near cities are safest. Okay. It's a tutorial to tell you there are no battles or less battles on the roads. Okay, we have the quest marker. Quest from the guy. Okay. Your quest journal updated, and now we can save now. I forgot. Cheat mode. You lied to me. Never mind. No, wait, I didn't mean to click. I went in automatically. But we don't have Steam achievements. Can I return back? Can I return? Let's just skip the lowest one. We cheat 1 gold in. Yes! Free money, let's go. Okay, it's enough. I didn't mean to click it, but okay. Also, a map opened. I don't know what I pressed. I was hoping the cheat mode had the save mode, but I suppose not. I don't see the point. What's the point of the map? It like shows 2 extra tiles. The map is useless. It shows 2 extra tiles. Unless it will show later events or event spots or enemies approaching. Ah, that's the back of the house. Tutorial. Some water allows swimming by pressing the directional keyboard or the directional buttons on your game controller. Okay. Okay, so it's nice you can enter in water. Though it's weird. It's weird that there is the animation every step. That's kind of... Well... It's fine if there is an animation every step, but this one is a little invasive. I don't see it making much sense. Also, hopefully there is a use for this. Which is beyond, like, reach other items, right? Well, we will see. I still want to save. Hello, Red Canopy, welcome! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we took a long time talking about the start. Cheat mode already. I misclicked, okay. I just got 1 gold. Maybe dungeons will be a bit bigger. Well, I will see. Hopefully. I hope we can reach a dungeon because I take a lot of time to play. Too much, maybe. Why there is a submenu about fishing? Ah, okay, it's like a fishing submenu. Oh, okay. I suppose now it's a proper RPG, huh? Okay, now the minimap makes more sense. Okay, now I see why there is a minimap. Maybe the minimap should only be allowed outside or in dungeons, because inside it makes no sense. Here though it's very useful because you can see spot you can reach. Also I think here it's the Ultra Mode 7 plugin, right? Because I also see the character a little smaller than usual. Let me guess, not available in the demo. Not really. Pending demolition, do not enter. This place is beyond our skill level. As if I care. No! Okay, never mind. Let's go to Austina. Okay, Ezio. How battles are? The guy ambushed the enemy. Why are you swimming in the backyard pool? Well, what to use the backyard pool for otherwise? Drunk slimes. But slimes cannot be drunk. Or do they? Okay, there is no battle tutorial, so maybe it's something start simple. Let's see. Maybe also would be in a way I appreciate there is no tutorial, because hopefully it will be explained later piece by piece instead of right away. Like here we have a lot of skills already. Like we have different sort of skills. I will go with tactic. Boost initiative. I don't know what it do, but this one is some sort of. I think this one is a sort of posture, so we can keep only one at once. I will go with none at all actually. How much? How much? The slime stand no chance. I shoot the slime. I feel like shooting would be less effective against slimes, but I don't think this game uses weapon resistances or stuff like that. How much do I have? Oh yeah! I may just need to farm a little more slimes to level up. Well, I don't think it's required. Also because we are level 35, so maybe it's just an intro. And we will die later or disappear. Okay, Austinia is the other side. Good to know. Sorry, I was testing the menu. Okay. Maybe I want to check my quest again. North! Okay, okay. Now I see. Now I see. I understand better now. Ah, okay, you don't see the guy. You don't see the guy, so it's not from you. Okay, okay. Yeah, there is someone below the chat. We got a crocodile! Let's just shoot a crocodile. Easy. The first notes of the wind music reminds me of Final Fantasy. Or something like that. Oh, we have Steel Soldier! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the raid. You know what? When I will have big money, I may want to have another animation for the for the raids. Something that looks even cooler. Thanks. What were you drawing? Let me guess. What were you drawing this time? We're playing here an RPG Maker game. The name was Dangerous Chaos. I'm bad with names. Should be dangerous. Critical Chaos. Okay, I was this close. Come on. I can swim? No, come on. Why can I not swim here? Okay, yeah, because I need to trigger the scene, right? Let me see. Or maybe they will shoot if I try to swim, I suppose. They need to check who's passing. And I think I can cross elsewhere, though. A dragon fruit? Huh. I wasn't expecting you to draw a dragon fruit. A turnstile? Wait, the turnstile are the one that... Like the one on the metro? No, that's the Italian name, maybe. I was working on a boss a couple of times. Oh, I can't wait to see the final game. I'm definitely gonna play it. Well, if it's the one in 3D, I may be a little worried about not getting too confused with like the motion sickness. But I will still do. 1000 meter. Okay, I was right then. I did a big one on some buildings. I like the hotels. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why I was expecting more robot things or more like stuff. I don't know. Less daily stuff. I don't know why. There's more revolving barriers. Okay then. Yeah, that's right. You can go about your business. Move along. Move along you as well. Okay, it doesn't talk. Okay. He's always stuck moving on the left. That's kind of a little weird, but at least it's not blocking the game. There is a check. We are safe from the guy trying to walk onto us. There is a road. I like the world map in a way. I've at least the ties. I think there is still room for other objects around, like more decorations, more trees, because there's a big space of grass without nothing on top of it. At least a small hill or something. But I like the ties for the world map. I'm running late. Okay, I know. There are encounters on the road. Well, let's shoot the coyotes. Sure. No! Well, now that we miss, we are just taking damage. The bleeding does way more damage than the basic attacks, I see. I should have run away. They could technically kill me if I miss every attack though. Poor guy got NPC syndrome. What is the NPC syndrome? You try, like, you walk aimlessly around, maybe? I am still bleeding. That's not great, but we will see. Maybe that's where we are supposed to go. And start training. Can we leave? No. Oh no, we're still taking bleeding damage. I hope it's fine. Yeah, bleeding is percentage, usually. Unless there's a specific plugin for that. I remember there was Etrian Odyssey, right, that had fixed damage poison. Which was cool because you can inflict poison on enemies and do damage based on your magic attack. That was very cool. Like damage over time. And that means poison from enemies was way scarier. Because from strong enemies they kinda also... They can do half of your health in one tick. A little less maybe, but we are close. You don't have a spray and pray? I think I only have a buff moves for now. Okay, the NPC syndrome is getting stuck. Well, at least it wasn't a stack that blocks also us. Okay, I suppose we need to interact with her. Please wake up. View cutscene? Yeah. I don't think she's doing well. Why the weak view cutscene? I think in a way it's nice to give the player to the option to see the cutscene, but I feel like showing the view cutscene kinda interrupts the flow of the game and breaks the immersion, right? Because for a moment you detach from the game and you think, do I want to see the cutscene? Yeah, of course I want, but for a moment you're not immersed and you need to return in the game. I would suggest like an option in the menu that lets you skip cutscenes, which is a pretty good addition though. You saved me, my hero. Why the laughing emoji? Your face, your skin is peeling. Are you okay? I feel delightful. You in the hospital. That will not be necessary. I've been waiting for you, the guy. How do you know my name? Guy, it's not hard to know, right? He's a guy. My game will damage over time is based on your stats. Oh well, that makes it more interesting against bosses, I feel like, because poison against bosses is or broken or useless because it doesn't work. Or does like 1%, like Octopath Traveler. Still, that's how I beat a boss in the Holy Tracer run. I can do the Holy Tracer run in Octopath Zero! Yes! Yes! I will do that if that's possible. Oh no, she lol emoji. Yeah, that's why you know she's evil. In my it's fixed. Okay, yeah, makes more sense in a strategic game, yeah. I don't remember how was it in Fire Emblem. If that even was a thing. It's for game first playthroughs. Let player choose to engage in story or they can skip. Well, I think it would be better to have an option or a question at the start, like, do you want to skip cutscene in the game? I don't know. I feel like, again, not a big problem, but I feel like may interrupt the immersion for a moment. And who are you? Take your pick. Prince of Darkness, Stella Mututinam, the Devil. My true name is Paterius. It's in red, so it's pretty scary. Bullshit. This guy is good at dodging. Okay, you proved your point, and aren't you a dude? Angels have no gender. This form is just a host. I wonder if angels can have a No, I'm saving the No, I'm not giving the reference. Never mind. I was trying to reference the parachain, but never mind. Good evening, the guy. I'm Satan. I was expecting something different from Satan, but this can work. Not really Satan, I know, but why the disguise? Fallen cannot appear here physically. Possession is the rule. Focus. This freak is playing games. Get in there. What the fuck do you want? Straight to business. Addicts lack patience. How do you... I know your darkest secrets. Angry emoji. I'm in recovery, damn it. For now. Get to the point. I think I don't know if her movement frequency is right, because it's like she's stumbling on her steps, like she's doing one step and one other. I am here to offer you a deal with the devil. I think we saw this in a bunch of other stories, right? That shit is not happening. Everyone knows not to deal with you well. This is actually funny. This one is different. It concerns your children. Leave them out of this. Angry emoji. How many bullets do you have? Okay, okay. Actually, I think it's the right amount. Laughing emoji. Full 9mm mag. Dead center. Nothing. That should have dropped you. Mortal weapons are useless. Quick, the guy played the best song ever. Wait, what is it from? Surrender your soul and I will spare them. I'm not selling my soul. A ghost Doom will protect my kids. He will not. You are an insect to him. He let me test you. A liar! Why us? Time is almost up. You're not getting my soul, jackass! Then watch them die and dash, starting with your angel face. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of the emojis on the pop-ups, because this should be a tragic moment for him, but having the angry emoji appear on top of him, kinda contrast between the two moods. Damn you! They're my kids. Fine, you win. Say it. My soul is yours. Then abandon all hope. The guy. Oh, come on, I only give the soul, not the body. Then I choose D. Give the guy some credit. He actually meets the devil in the middle of the road and just make dumps on him. Well, better than not doing anything, I suppose. At least he tried. And the game is over, right? Credit rolls, and we are done. Or later that evening, a violent storm rolled in from the coast. Fight Master residence. Ah, we also got it here. 20. How do you pronounce? It's like 2207. But can you say like 2207? Oh, 227. I think it only works for like the current century. Because 27 makes sense, but 22.7? Kinda weird. Ah no, it's not a year, it's the hours. So it's 20... Okay, I was reading it as a year, but no, it's the hour, so it makes sense. 2207. That's how you read it. I don't know, I thought it was a year. If you give someone a Coke, do you get to keep the bottle while they drink? Good point, but it's a pact with the devil, right? So it has to have a fine print or something. So you can give the devil on your soul and keep your body, because it doesn't specify a body. Mrs. Fightmaster makes her way to the front door. Ah! Stop your barking! And it's Satan. Okay, no, actually, Satan could have... The devil probably stole the body of the guy, right? I forgot the guy's name, but after I said the guy, I remember, hey, wait. But the guy is the name. Perfect, I don't need to remember a name. Get inside, M-Dash, now! Why do I hear boss music? The oldest of the Guy younger brothers. Ah, hard-headed marine with a loud mouth and a loyal heart. When the fighting starts, he's the one you want watching your six. Call him! Okay, it's introduction, I see. How do we call this guy? Instead of guy, we can keep a team like. Here, I have an idea. I'm sorry, but he's my boy. The canning on the lower case is pretty whack. I didn't pay attention. That man! I'm trying to be a little more... I'm trying to differentiate them a little more. What's going on? That's what I came to find out. Where the hell is the guy? I thought he was with you at the capital. Still annoyed. No, never showed. Yeah, as I said before, I would like more the description of the action not in red, like in green for example, because red was the reveal of the name of the devil. So red should be saved for important text. Look, I get it is retired, but when the Joint Chiefs call you in for a top tier advisor job, you don't skip the fucking interview. A Marine would have been early. Grow up, my boy! My husband, your brother, is missing. Save the inter-service rivalry for another time. This isn't like him. In 24 years, he never missed movement. Yeah, I know. That's why I got a truckload of Marines outside for the search. We'll find him. Tell the kids Uncle Caleb loves them. I'm out. Wait! That was the name! Caleb! I think there it's missing to replace Caleb with the actual name I said. Bye, my boy! What on Statera happened to the guy? Also, I think Statera should be capitalized, right? Once the storm clears, I'm going after him. Please, Egosum, let him be okay. What was Egosum? Maybe the god? The god they worship? I don't know. Would make sense. Ah, we got, okay. She's compassion forging fire. M-dash, a stubborn heart wrapped in grace. She believes in the good others miss, even in those the world cast aside. That fate is her strength, and sometimes her flaw. Her beauty runs deeper than the surface, shaped by love, loss, and the quiet strength of an army wife who held her family together while the world moved on. Now, with her children grown and her soulmate gone missing, she steps into the unknown. M-dash, not as a victim, but as a warrior. Her father taught her karate. The guy taught her to shoot. She's ready for a fight! But as the journey begins, one question lingers like storm clouds in the horizon. M-dash, is she prepared for the truth that waits ahead? Let me guess, we need to give her a name. Wait, I need to be sure. Let me check again. Is there another... Okay, okay. I was checking if there was another girl because I had another nickname. We can call her... The lady! Okay, I think it works. The girl... I was having the girl for a more younger one. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry. The lady works. Exum, probably God. Latin for I am. Wait, it's... Is it part of cogito ergo sum? Does it make sense? Signora, c'è un uomo. Dalle... Ah, okay, yeah, I was... I suppose it references that series, okay. It's ego, not ergo. Ah! I was wrong all this time. At the Fight Master residence, the lady starts her day the only way she knows how, M-dash, by checking off every item on her list. Caffeine? Check, of course, you need coffee first thing. Shower? Check. Teeth? Check. Clothes? Check. Hair? Check. Makeup? Check. Arm? Ah, okay, it's the money. Check. Lunch packed? Check. Items? Check. Weapons? Check. Appliances off? Check. Next stop, Houstonia. To the north, I check the old guard. About the guy. Someone there must have seen him. Okay. What about the other quest? Rewards, a lot of money. It's convenient to find husbands, huh? Oh. Are the chairs events? Because I can walk from them, but not on top of them. Cooking. Cooking what? Okay, it's crafting, right? I was checking if I can press the others, but there is nothing. Oh well. Do you still have the weapon items? Oh, kinda? Well, maybe she will not leave the party, so we can optimize nothing. Great. And I'm going. To adventure we go. Oh! I like this detail of the banner moving. I didn't see it before. Can we swim as well? I'm not going to try. Warning. Open world. Enemy may attack at random. You cannot level up at this time. See a movement strategy. Ah, so there is like here. Ah, a party. Okay. This has the potential to be interesting. So like it's like giving consent. It's like giving consent to random battles. That's actually cool. I really wonder if there will be more, because that would be a cool feature for a game, because I always say that random encounters are a stupid standard in RPGs, and they should at least have something for it to avoid just being plain normal random encounters. Just to add something on top of the randomness of walking. The strategy is cool, it kinda gives a little too choice on the design in the hands of the player, but I hope it will be expanded in the future. Fishy minigame! Yes, I don't have a rod, right? Never mind. And there are too many fishes, maybe. Oh well. Oh wait, the city, I didn't check. Oh, that's cool, you appear in the section you entered from. That's actually very cool. Okay, I think it depends on the tile you enter from. Cooking with 3 question marks a bit too much. Yeah, feels like the game is doubting my cooking skills. Well, I wouldn't define me as a cook or as a chef, but if you give me the recipe, I could try to cook. I could try to cook a lot of things. But no, I had an unpopular opinion that cooking is mostly remembering things. Okay, there is a tile problem here. Wow, this guy likes to watch TV, huh? I'm stuck. Okay. My baby boy is missing. I'm really sorry about the guy. Did you ask Campy for help? Maybe the Air Force will let him take an airship. I'll be praying for your family. Ah! You get free XP by talking. That may look something not that important, but I personally think it's a pretty interesting idea. Mostly because recently I just tend to skip on dialogues, on characters around, because on RPG Maker games I feel like they don't offer much. Though if they offer XP, I'm more interested in talking with characters. So it's a good thing. Also, there's a tileset problem here. I cannot walk on the left. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed a bunch of messages. Meant to be a turbulent start. Yeah, I think it's okay to have a character at the start disappear right away and later there's a mystery about it. I think it can work as a hook. Like, you start with a player, or with a character, and disappears, and later you may go look for him. I think it's a good way to... It's a way to start that works. Of course, though, it depends on the development that will happen after we start looking for him, so I will see what will happen. Here we go. Wait, no, wait, there's a treasure chest. Your treasure is mine. Thanks. No, okay. I forgot to save. Please, thanks. The lady now is in the team. I would make the section of the game more linear, give me a car and make him only have a scripted encounter. Well, I was feeling, I was exactly thinking about a car, honestly, like Final Fantasy VII, that you have a car. Since I really wanted to run in the world map, but couldn't. So like, I don't know, a car that skips some random encounters. I see. Have you met Miss Rudolph? Sweet lady, lives in the orange roof house. Okay, free XP. Nice. Ah, that's a treasure chest, okay. Oh, Zephyr, hello, how it's going? Nice to see you. We're playing here a game from Red Canopy. We are giving some feedback and playing. And now we are with the lady, that's my name. Personally, I'm proud with the names I give to the characters. Is that a treasure? Huh? You can jump. Yes, you can jump on the house. Press backlash. Backslash! No, wait, it's not Xenoblade. Backslash! Wait, I can jump. Okay, maybe only on specific things. Backslash! Backslash! Oh wait, doesn't work. Which button again? Let's see. Ah, okay, okay, the period. No, unfortunately I have an Italian keyboard. So I only have the comma, the dot, and the, how it's called, the dash. So not jumping, the dash. I think it works as well, though. No. Then we are doing it in the change. We are changing it. Let's see how we can go with J, sure. Doesn't work as well. Then I don't know. Numlock, though, I don't think it matters with a slash, right? How is your evening? I'm doing pretty well, even if I'm communicating with 5 different artists for my games, so I'm kinda busy this period. Also because I need to prepare a Steam page in a month, or not even a Steam page, even the art style for the game, the entire art style from scratch in a month. At least what I can. It's a speedrun. Try Q, V, A, S. Ah yeah, because by default RPG Maker doesn't allow every button. Though I was hoping that with a plugin you could. Let's see. Doesn't work. Do we have other buttons like that do that? Oh, okay, I found one. It's the U. It's the U with the accent. It's the accented U. It works. You may climb certain surfaces using your directional keyboard. Okay, so just move. Okay, easy. And push. Can we just jump down? Jump someplace. So the jump is mostly for... Wait! Speedrun strat! I'm faster like this! I'm about to speedrun the whole game now. Okay, though jump doesn't even move you. It's mostly for solving puzzles. Oh! I can do this though. How does jump work? I'm curious because I think you can jump through events and not solid objects. I'm worried now though you can skip events with the jump, right? For example. Well, I don't think you can skip this one because you cannot go through it. But like other events with a trigger maybe? Like, no, okay. If there is an event with a trigger which is not on the border of the map, I can technically skip it. Can I jump over the child? Yes, I can. Jump over the child, yes, okay. So we can jump over her, technically. I know, because there is no place to land, I see. I don't know why I'm kinda interested on the jump function. Oh! Didn't mean to leave. Now we can try to resume exploring with extra knowledge in mind. The city is pretty chill though. I like it. Since your keyboard is Italian, I'm at a loss. Yeah, the slash is on other places. It's the U with accent on top of it. At least there is the option to set the buttons, but still it doesn't work. That's weird. Peace be with you. Some clergy can heal your party. Me? I took counseling in seminary. Free XP, and we can jump over. No! Why not? This guy is too overpowered. We cannot jump through him. Why not this guy? He has too much power. He has the aura. We cannot jump through him. A dark amount isn't much time, especially over the Christian season. I know, I know. That's why I'm trying to do the bare minimum. I already have the design of one character. I can try to do myself a part of the tile set. I think the vital part now is at least to have a portrait. With a portrait, I think we are fine. And the artist almost completed the portrait, so I think worst case scenario, I have something for the page. Then the tile set, the background, the character design for the new character is for later. Okay, I kinda need actually a logo. So maybe that's the second thing I need after the character. But maybe just those two could be enough. Again, you shouldn't rush a Steam page at all. But in my case, since the game will be played at Games Done Quick, would be more convenient to just release the Steam page early. Why did the mission page open? To remind me what I was doing. Hi? Would you like to play blackjack? It's the second game in a row. No, last time no, but the second game that I played in the last 2 months that had blackjack in it. I don't really want to play. Okay, they don't talk much. You got a side jump for maximum speed. What about backward jumping? Maybe a long jump even. Shift. I can change the layout, but I think the button is kinda in the same position. Well, now it works though. Earlier people complain about RPG slow starts. I try to make a turbo start so it's less boring. I think I really appreciate the idea, even because on indie games people have too much choice, and so it's highly likely that a person might drop a game because the start was not interesting to them. So you made a good choice, in my opinion, for the start. The solution to starts where nothing happens is to make a beginning where everything happens. Isn't. Starting a game is always the hardest thing. I too struggle now. I struggled. Well, okay, I don't really I don't write RPGs for a long time, so I don't really know. But yeah, I still struggle even in non-RPG settings with a shorter story. But I think this is more like about narration rather than a situation where you start. Intros are hard to pull off. I know. I only know what intros should not be. So I suppose I can try until I rule them out enough times, but I suppose for now I'm just going to try and error and see what comes out. At least it's not that hard because, well, it's hard, but at least it takes less attempts because I know what to avoid at least, or some of the things to avoid. I suppose, you know what's fascinating about making a game? That every part of making a game, doesn't matter how small it is, has a very great importance and has a lot of depth into analyzing how to do it. Like the start of a game, it's just a thing that happens. Okay. Story-wise, you can tell the game how you want, but the story has many important moments, right? The ending, the middle, the climax, and the start. All of them are very important. Maybe the middle can have some... the middle can be a little overlooked if you if you do a good start or a good ending. Still, everything is has so many ways to be analyzed, to be made, and everything is so important that you cannot mess up anything. Making games is not easy. As long as the starting section isn't longer than 5 minutes, and you can take control away from the player and give them the basic context they need. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable number. Of course, depends on the game, but mostly RPGs, yeah, definitely. Wanted to steer away from having a lengthy cutscene after a prologue cutscene. Yeah, again, I really appreciate the choice. See the woman with violet hair? No one knows her name. Just that she's seen real action. Total badass, not Republic porn. Word is, she's hunting some evil witch. Whatever that witch did, I'm just glad it wasn't me. Cheers! Can we recruit her? No. Maybe next time. Can I... I like to move like this around, huh? Hey there. Hey. I don't talk to newbies. Newbie! She's just the wife of a lost man. Oh, that lady, what's the guy up to? I like the names I chose. Okay, so that was the guy who was... The guy and my boy cousin! Long-time old guardsman who gets the job done with sharp instincts, no filter, and just enough charm to get away with both. Adam, no, we call him... we can go with... I don't really want to do a reference, but I wanted to call him boss, so I suppose... The G is a little weird. Wait. I think boss caps lock is better, okay. Boss. Lad could be, but boss is stronger. This guy is strong. And we have boss in the team. The lady explains what happened to the guy. No, this is wrong. You got the wrong character. Damn, that's rough. If you need anything, I get you. Stella's running the new bike class. Check in with her. Ah, okay, it doesn't even join. Okay. Maybe later. Maybe here? Yes. Am I interrupting something? Hi? Are you new to Critical Chaos? Yeah? Tutorial! I know talking gives me experience. Dot Guard, and it's... Ah, okay, a new one. An elite civilian merc group under contract with the Solar Stellan Republic. Most can use magic, making them ideal for missions the military won't touch. Some are prior service, others just prefer the freedom to serve without the military dictating their lives. Though the guy never joined, he's got friends in the guild. Hi, da lady! How is your hubby? I was hoping you'd know. He was headed to Austinia for an interview, but he never showed. Yikes, that's awful. Ask around. You ever think about joining us? Laughing emoji. Why do you want a middle-aged army wife and stay at home mom? I'm not asking for us, I'm trying to help you. Heading there without a gear? Bad idea. Don't you spend months training civilians? Wait, will our RPG protagonist be a mother? A middle-aged mother? Usually, yes, but you don't have time, right? You're tough and with our instructors, you'll be all you can be. How long we talking? One day, you got cut under your belt, right? I don't have much choice. Great, this is the old guard HQ. By the way, we got branches in Austinia and August. Check them out for intel and bounties. You just want someone to do your work. Talk to the guild members. Oh no. It's a tutorial. Okay, quest around and give stuff. Bounties can be found on the bounty board in each old guard branch in the Republic. I cannot jump through the chair. Okay. Sprinting useful when in a hurry. Okay, lanterns useful. And you can use cheat mode. An adventurer knows cheat mode. This one must be overpowered. Well, it's free XP. I've been sent from a possible future to deliver a message. The choice we make shape our fate. I see you. What the hell is this guy? The fuck? I don't know what it meant. Don't look at me. Weird shit happens here daily. Well, that was kinda funny. I wonder if it has something to do with the game. Like saying, oh, there are choices later that shape what happens. I don't know. Okay, before it meant she's explaining the thing that happened to the guy. Okay, But the ambiguous writing. Swording. You get to play a lot the mom in Rakuen. Yeah, I played Rakuen. I remember. I don't remember much, but yeah, I remember the mother. The mother was... Did we play as the mother in the hospital, maybe? Main skills, initiative, tactic, explain the combat training. Do we need to learn all of those? And some races don't need essence to cast spells. Okay. Offensive spell. The damage, yeah. And hey, here we have the elemental table. Fire beats ice. Ice beats wind. We can call it grass, right? Which beats Statera. What's Statera? We can consider Statera like earth. Which beats lightning, which beats water, which beats fire. I think it's reasonable. Holy... Ah, okay, no, it's not an imprecation. Holy in Shadow. Okay, it's a classical. And last one. Enemies attack unless you use a movement strategy. And useless in dungeon. Okay, so it's just for the world map. Too bad. I really wanted the game to use more the movement strategies outside of the world map. And not just avoid enemies. Something more. What now? We cannot go here now. Okay. Do you tell me anything more or... Aha! Okay, I personally don't like that it opens the quest menu every time the quest updates. I think a simple text saying quest updated is enough. Because I know what I need to do. I don't need to read the quest again, right? Is that a bunny? Hi, I'm Nemi. Where am I from? Who cares? What matters is, I'm here to help. Wanna name someone? Ah, okay, that's cool. So it's the name master or something. I'm Oak. I'm interested in everything. No. Let's say sure. Read every book. I'm sorry, I'm not reading every book. Read the lore. Evolving lore. I'm not reading anything, I'm sorry, but... Let's read one. It's like humans against gnomes, maybe? More than 50 years after the peace treaty, the aggressive push of Draconian imperialism led to Durin land losing significant territory in the old world. These expansions moved by the Empire ignited a series of border conflicts, marking a period of unrest and contention. And okay, at least the books are very short. You started reading from the fart one. I know it's a typo, but I don't know, it's funny. Sure, let's not read the fart books, they stink. Let's see what Egosumi is, okay? In the boundless tapestry of existence, there stands the omnipotent deity, Egosum. Enshrouded in the mystery of the cosmos, he is the Alpha and the Omega, transcending the very notions of beginning and end. Has always been a constant in the universe, and will be. Existence woven in the very fabric of time and space. Okay, we know what it is, but... I suppose it was what we thought. We will just see this one, I'm skipping most of the others. The Terrans are Egosum cherished creations, averaging a century of life. Averaging strength and magic, the technological ingenuity sets them apart. Ingenuity. They thrive in cities and towns, harnessing magic through their innovations. Pretty basic compared to the others. A Terran's true strength lies in their unrelenting spirit. Like the protagonist, okay. Maybe by meeting other races, we will expand this one. Okay, that's cool actually. I'm not reading all of those. I really appreciate they are short and to the point though. You feel a draft coming from somewhere. Like a thief named Draft, or like literally wind. I think it's wind. So it's a hint maybe. Aha! The library always has a secret passage, huh? Always. L to open the lantern, or R3. Aha, it works. I can kinda see though. But let's just go like this. Can I just... I cannot, okay. You find an ancient text. Tuvas said that the destiny blade pierced the side of a holy man at his execution. After his death, the sword was lost. None may wield it but the chosen one. Is it a hint or just lore? Ah! Actually, we found something. Mirror mana? Ah, minor mana, okay. Okay, it was said, it means, okay. That's cool, we have extra test in a... I like this, because it's a secret hidden in a library. It's not even super secret, because there's a hint that there is something secret here. And the reward is just a piece of mana and a book to read, so I think it's a cool reward. Okay, I'm leaving. I hope they don't expect me to read everything. Ah, I need to speak with Honk. Here's your old guard member's ring. Okay. I need to talk again. Yeah, I don't like having to press cancel 3 times to leave the quest menu every time. I hope it doesn't happen too often. I need to remove shadow from stairs. I didn't really... yeah, I suppose it was weird. I didn't put much focus on it though. It's customary to stand in front of a superior officer before speaking. I'm sorry, but I'm just ignoring you, okay. Okay, it's a way to make me talk to her from the front. Combat, recency, it's magic, magical defense, dexterity. Luck is critical. This is not the standard in RPG Maker, right? It's mostly the status effects. Okay, it's also negative status effects. So it's both of them. Noob, come back after you. What do you want from me? Oh, ah! Get teabagged! I'm teabagging you. Why can I jump through some people and not others? Aha! I can jump through her. I still don't get it. Ah, wait, that's interesting. Well, interesting for me at least. Look at this. With a normal jump, I move like this, of course. But if I move while I jump, I can do one extra jump. Like, look at this. Normal jump. Jump while moving. I don't know. You still need to move one step forward, but... it technically makes you move faster. Well... no, that doesn't matter, okay. I am Lady Trisha, protector of Sola Stella. If you want to become a guardian, you're in the right place. Say the word and we begin. Do you swear to defend the Solar Stellar Republic? Sure. Doesn't seem convinced. Several hours later. I dub you the heroine of Solar Stella. Why am I shining? Enter the ring. Ah, she changed clothes. Oh, wait. Ah, wait, no, this is a physical block. Too bad. I can jump to the physical block if I really want, but okay. Remember your training. You're going down, lady. Wasn't this training? Why are you being evil? Okay, now we have the tutorial. Initiative uses initiatives, but we don't have anything. We just attack. Learn how to defend. Is it important though? Is it important? I feel like in most RPGs, okay, it's another thing I don't really like in RPGs. Because defend just makes you waste a turn. You could heal instead, for example. Hey, is it harrowed armor on the back? That's harrowed armor. I could instead, like, for example, instead of defending, I could just use this, defender. If I, okay, I could use other tactics, but... Like, I could use defend here, for example. It's like 20% reduced damage. Is it though? I took the same damage now. Let's see, we can still cannot use those. We cannot do anything actually. Let's just attack. Aha! My armor wins. No, defending here is useless. You just take damage. When you're alone, even more useless, because you don't improve your position. Maybe when you are with more people and you need to protect to avoid dying when another one is healing you, yes, but alone is useless. Defend makes sense if it's advantageous to solo or the enemy telegraphs a stronger attack than usual. Yeah, that's the case. Stall when you're about to die. Even better when you're about to die and you need to defend while an ally heals you. So you will survive the attack when the ally is healing you. Or yeah, for stalling actually, yeah. You mother... Okay, guy, I think this is unfair. Okay, guy, you made me upset. Let's go with violence of action. Let's go with violence. I choose violence now. Kinda more damage. Also initiative is... Okay, so initiative is the ultimate, kinda. Okay, that's kinda underwhelming, because like, I charged all this time for a double attack? That's very underwhelming actually. No, I missed! Maybe defending is the play here, actually, because you charge the initiative maybe. I don't know. I think I can still manage it. By this close. Oh, dodge! Okay, we're winning. No! We are back on square one. We win! Okay, this... What was this battle? Maybe defending was charging your initiative? That would make the difference. I should have tried. Unless it actually kills you, never wore defend. Yeah. I really want to translate or remake the video of why I don't like the defense command by default. One example I like a lot is from Bravely Default. Because that's the base of the the battle system after all. Even in Octopath Traveler, the defend command has some good uses. Again, we're gonna see tomorrow. The lady is level 3. Thanks for the free healing. Essence. Essence is refined through artificing and enabling the user to use magical abilities. I need to attach the heal essence. Ah, wait, so the spells are like attached to the equipment. It's like Final Fantasy VII. Augment. Okay, it's kinda like Final Fantasy VII. Without linking, I suppose. Equipped as a charm grants regen. Huh, that's cool. You can use heal magic in and out of battle. You're now an old guy. Don't call me old. Have fun storming the keep. What does it mean? What does it even mean? So we are done. No, we can leave. No, we need to storm the keep. Oh, wait. The request, right? Bounty reward depend on the well. I don't think I need a tutorial to tell me based on difficulty there will be more rewards, right? But this one is useful. The bounty is a green dot. Slime King. Is it Terraria suddenly? Okay, we got one. Let me save. We need to save. Oh, wait, speedrun strat. Yeah. Save, save, save. Okay, we are fine. The bounties. Okay, this is the Slime King. We can use here the. What is it? The tactic. Wait. Are we ready? Yeah, we are already in the attack tactic. Okay. Then let's kill the guy. That's indeed a Slime King, if I ever saw one. Okay, so we have magic now, but doesn't. It's not really useful now. Well, maybe it will be useful after we take some damage. Ah, do attack as priority. Or makes you act faster, maybe. Well, let's beat the guy again. I think the music is different for the enemy. I like it. It's definitely gives an extra vibe to the hands. Okay, Lolo, thanks for coming by. Have a nice adventure. Maybe I should heal now. I definitely need to heal now. How much do you heal? That's a good amount. For not a lot of mana. Priority! Okay. I think it was the right length. We also got a free level up. Okay, I don't think I will do more hands, but at least we got something. I also didn't see the full city. A little more, a little more. Wario. Also, give me a second, I need to read the chat. Or if defending stops some nasty additional attack effects. That does huge damage over time unless you guard. I never saw it. Maybe it's a Shin Megami Tensei thing. I actually tried. I actually implemented it in 2D Upper Dam. That defending blocks or reduces the chance of status effects. Just to try make it useful. And it was useful in a way. Because you can defend while the enemy is charging a strong attack. or decide to stagger him. I don't know how I will return to RPG Maker Vic says after that much time. In Octopath you can stall for battle points. Not really stall. In Octopath it has another use. You can defend to act first in the next round. So, if the boss is fast, or if you want to break the boss with a specific weapon of a slow character, you can defend, and the next turn he acts first and destroy the boss, so he loses not one, but 2 turns. So, I think that's a bigger use for the defend. Not as big as Bravely Default, but I think it's still useful. My James is deployed at the front. He used to write every day. A week ago, the letters stopped. I tried reaching Joint Base Lone Star, but they won't let me pass the checkpoint. Another quest, okay. And you? Why a soldier guarding the port and not a sailor? Beats me. Can we jump? We? No. We need some speedrun strats here to be faster. Can we jump in the world map? No. Unfortunate, I know. Unfortunate. No? Let's see. Stella. Okay, so we need to return in the city. I see. Can I jump in the... I already said it, okay. No, wait, that's the church. Oh, wait, that's still the church. This one. Okay. Mr. Oh, wait, the reward. Pa 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 pa. This really feels like a Final Fantasy music. Elder Werewolf. Okay, I'm not ready, but I'm still keeping the bounty. Okay, miss, I did it. Oh, wait. Yeah. Go see Father Marcus. He can help you pass the checkpoint. Okay, here it's useful that it opens, I suppose. Only because we don't know where he is. Why now the jump is shorter? Sometimes the jump is only one tile. Maybe because it's near the exit. Peace be with you. Me? I took counseling. Okay. Wait, that's not the one we want. What do we want? Who do we want? In the Houstonian Monastery, west of Fightmaster Homestead. Isn't that him? It's maybe another structure. Hello? Be careful, Jack. I miss my husband. What's my free XP? Aha! I didn't even read the guy. What is this? This feels more modern. Okay, it's to sleep. I'm fine. That's the same offer. Guest only, please. Wait, here. Yeah, no. Okay. That's what I wanted to try. You cannot cheat with a jump like this. You will also end up jumping on the same spot even. Okay, good to know. I don't know why I find it endearing anyway. Okay. I forgot to tell you, hidden items are sometimes found in furniture. Okay, and XP on talking with guys. I was trying even here. And you? There's a hidden section. Ah, okay, so we got the extra hint for the secret. I see. There's also the blacksmith. I want to talk with her, but I can't. When you get to my age, wars come and go. Make choices so you don't end up sad and alone. Drinking. Okay. Nothing else here. I suppose there's also the cycle day and night that got spoiled by the werewolf. Ah, shop, okay. Eye drops, heal, holy water, and angel, huh? That's item to resurrect. That's cool. Wait. Why do I want to sell equipment? Maybe it's not selling. Ah, okay, here I change my equipment. I see. And here I sell. Reminds me of Octopath. There is the equipment section in the shop. That's kinda expensive, actually. The manual money is pretty worth. I don't think I want to sell it though. Can I sell key items? There's the section. No, okay. And last, the blacksmith. Ah, you can mine and woodcut. Ooh. And crafting. Artificing? Triple question mark. Oh wait, you can place random stuff. I'm not trying this. I'm not wasting my items. Okay, I don't know anything to do. Or what to do here. Same. No, I'm not trying. Hello. Welcome to the crafting guild. Guild, there is nobody around. If you call this guild. Tell me about farming. Farming, farming, it's like Eternal Odyssey, right? You reach a spot and you gather items. Okay. Mining. Well, I think this is self-explanatory, right? What about planting? Toilet soil for planting, okay. And I plant a seed and I harvest. And let me see about crafting. I know what crafting is, right? But three types of crafting, I suppose. Bow, weapons, and let's see, artificing. In a way, I appreciate that there are. There is at least not the game is just not throwing random crafting in the middle. At least it's trying to, I don't know, make it more than just random recipes. Because there is the plugin and people just spam the plugin all the time. I don't know how it will be used though. And I feel like the subdivision of those and the tutorials of everything may be a little too much. At least it's like facultative, it's secondary, but I don't think you need to explain to the player that there are three types of crafting, right? Unless they're very, very important. And if it is, honestly, I'm not interested in reading the tutorial because I feel like it will be pretty self-explanatory. But we will see. I like the additions, but I don't know. Feels like some explanation may slow the game a little. Again, where do we need to go? Father Marcus in the monastery, west of Fightmaster Homestead. I'm sorry, but I forgot where Fightmaster is. Or what it is, to be honest. Wait, we're talking about the orange house. Ah, okay. That's where we went. Did you ask Campy for help? Okay, we already talked to her. Now, where do we go? That's the exit. No. Maybe to the monastery again? Let me try. Wait. Did we enter here? No. Aha, now we are talking. What do we need? Antique sword? Or a short bow? Short bow is even stronger, but of course won't allow me to equip two items, right? But who needs a shield? Well, maybe you sell it. Oh. Fighting the back row gives resiliency but less melee damage. Oh wait! So I can go in the back row with the bow and reduce damage. If I'm alone, it's pretty strong. That's actually very cool. Wait, we found the strategy. The bow? Wait. Never mind, she cannot equip it. I was watching below. That's useful though, because by default RPG Maker shop doesn't show all the stats. Only the attack one or defense one. So I like the addition below. Maybe we'll differentiate the two windows, because I was looking at the one below to see what the lady would get. Maybe would, I don't know, a suggestion. Maybe instead of showing this one, there should be a like a grayed out or a text saying cannot equip or something. Other than this, I don't think I can wear or buy anything useful. Aha, wooden shield. Or a cocktail. Unblockable. Should I buy the cocktail? I'm buying the shield and I don't think I will buy the cocktail. Or do I? Do I look crazy enough to buy a cocktail? I'm buying the cocktail. Not the best economic choice in any RPG, but I did. Too late. Too late for regret. Oh, hello, Abok. Welcome to the stream. RPG Maker moment. Oh yeah, it's indeed RPG Maker. We are playing. I always forget the first word. It's dangerous chaos? Critical chaos! I'm so close every time. From Red Canopy. And now we are trying to understand where to go, because the tutorial or the quest... Let's see. I still don't get it. Visit Father Marcus in the Austonia Monastery. It's west of Fight Master House. Wait! Maybe it's not this monastery. Like, literally in the world map, maybe. It's this one! Wait, maybe I got it finally. Maybe it's this one. I don't think the characters told me, or anyone told me where to go though. They mentioned maybe, but... I remember they mentioned walking down, all the way down here. I don't know the critical chaos. Ah, you too. Ah, are you coming like from a Discord or something, huh? I love this sort of thing. Which thing? I'm hearing some people singing. Are people really singing, or they have it on? Okay, maybe they are playing the organ. I don't know about singing. Hello, mister. Welcome to the Austonia Monastery. Peace be with you. Yeah, if they sing this thing all the day, Here it is, Father Marcus. I have a job for you. Word of your missing husband travels fast. You are aware, travel is restricted. However, recover our stolen holy relic and will grant you a holy writ, a pass used by our missionaries to clear the Houstonian checkpoint. Rumors places the bandits in a cave to the west. Okay, so the cave is for the bandits, I see. And you? Wants to become a priest, okay. Ah! Free XP! And we leveled up. I think we're ready for the cave. We have the shield, we have the cocktail. Single use, of course. But will be enough. Let's go. What is that? We can jump! Yay. Oh, we have to jump. Okay. Oh, and we get free pickaxes. That's nice. Ah, okay. That's the sign that means we can dig. Critical hit. Are we doing an RPG fight against a... That would be a cool... I'm noting this down. Would be a cool feature, like the classical RPG where you mine rocks. As a side quest you mine rocks. Or even as a collectible. But the rocks have health and you need to do a battle RPG against the rocks, otherwise your pickaxe will break. I think that's an interesting concept to put randomly in an RPG. Oh wait, you can get more. Okay. They respawn. Okay, so I can stay here how much I want. Unless maybe the pickaxe breaks. I would make them respawn with a much higher cooldown. Because here you can just go AFK without a clicker. Unless the pickaxe break in a way. I don't really like this method of gathering ores because what's the point? You just stay here and press it multiple times. So you get rewarded of staying here doing nothing. What's the point in gathering more ores later if I can just go here in the easier spot, right? Maybe there will be different ores, but I would never need those again. Would be better like if they don't respawn or they respawn with a longer cooldown. Because in this way you try to get everything you find. Now I will definitely I will not try to get the next ones, for example, unless they are different color. Ah, I didn't see the rat. It's a little dark here. I'm bleeding. That's not good, actually. Okay, what do I do now? How do I manage bleeding now? How do I solve bleeding? Minor here. Here, curse bleed. I think I need to use it later. We can go one battle with it. Oh, we got an extra one. That's great. The ancient gate is locked. Someone is invalidating my aid, I see. Was that an element of realism and reward for getting better tools? Well, if that's realism... Oh, that's water. If that's realism you're looking for, I don't think respawning ores is very real. Maybe with time it would be more fair. You're bleeding. I know, but I was waiting to fall below 100 health. Okay. So now it's optimized. And I'm missing... okay, it's hitting also 4%. And thanks for the follow, Anti-Wanti-Fanti. That's a good name. Are you a bandit? Two bandits, actually. Okay, so the one with the bow is in the back row, I suppose. So first the front row, maybe. Blinding? I hope it doesn't blind, because when you're with a single character, blinding is just frustrating to deal with. Since you don't have other party members, magic to attack, or maybe even ways to heal it. For now though, also the battle is too much standard. Well, not really standard in the sense of it, because we have, where is it? The tactics. The tactics is a cool, it's a cool thing on paper, but on normal battles they're useless. I waste a turn while I can just keep the attack boost in battle. So in battle the only thing I do is spam the basic attack. I reset this one. Oops! I did reset my initiative. Oh wait, I have a talent though. The lower the user health, more damage. Okay, it's... no, I can learn it, never mind. Yeah, the thing I don't like is you just spam basic attack in every battle now. And you heal when you are very low. There's not really strategy in the battles at the start of the game. At all. Again, there are the the tactics, but again, you just keep one active and that's it. So yeah, I don't really like that the battles are mindless at the start. Oh, he got me. Okay. Well, we fight, I suppose. Wait, is there like an auto battle thing or no? Though I like this option to change party or the row mid battle. It's maybe like Final Fantasy X, right? Where you can change the layout of, or you can switch party members for free during your turn. I really need to continue or play it on stream because I never finished it. Come on, one health. Paralysis? What is this? Maybe I'm slower. Level up! And thanks to Visustella we got a free heal. Yes. What is this? The vines are covering a trapdoor. If only we had something to burn them. Just remove them! The torch! Oh wait, can I use the torch? Wait, I think... Is it a that's a lantern, right? Can you use the lantern? Come on. Also, I forgot I had a lantern to begin with. Oh well. Jump. The jump is a cute thing. For now it's... Aha. For now it's mostly to have some, I don't know, cool animations. I hope, I don't know. I hope later they will be used for some puzzles or something. Like you need to understand you can jump in a spot to reach an item. Because for now it's pretty clear when you need to jump. I missed the butt. Yay. And for now jumping is pretty straightforward. This one, hello? A torch. Where to light it? We have plenty of fires around. Don't touch me. Ah! Almost. Come on, you can light. Doesn't work. Okay. Who wants to light a torch? Maybe you. And what is this? Ah, it's a waterfall, okay. It wasn't clear to me. Anything that burns, please. Anything. And a resurrection item, which we still don't need. Okay, girl, find our way to... Aha! Here! Okay, it was a long way around. Ah, okay, now I see finally. The jump has a meaning. I like it, I like it. You can jump through this. I was also about to say that... Okay, I see, but... How should I do with this? Too many. Ah, it just disappears. Okay, this is unfair though. I need to kill him beforehand. I'm running away. Oh! Okay, maybe I may want to kill them. Don't fight in enemies at the start with only one character. Maybe it's a little too much. I think those battles may be a little too much. Because you need 6 basic attacks to win a battle. Doesn't die? Like here you need 9 basic attacks to win this battle. 9! And you also know what 9 means in German? No! I don't really... Okay, you can do an attack maybe here to speed up a little. But I don't see the reason to have a battle go for this long. While you're at the start and you have no strategy to do. Okay, we only have 7 attacks now. We will do only 7, at least. I really have... I see no reason to those battles those long. 1 enemy would be enough, maybe 2 at best. But 3 is a little too much. Again, considering we have no strategy to do. We are not poisoned, nice. Okay. Probably would be an easy lift. Think Yanfly has auto battle plugin? Though I personally don't like the auto battle. Well, I like using auto battle plugins for RPGs like this, but that's not really a good sign, because means your battle is not that deep, and you can just let a plugin fight for you. At this point, what's the point in entering battles if you auto fight, right? Personally, I see auto battles as a sign that the battle system is not that deep. And for now, it is. Doesn't have any depth in battles. Later may improve, but this is the start of the game, so... So if the player doesn't know that later gets better, right? They might assume the battle system is like this. Shut up, brat! My baby girl! What happens? Who's below? The youngest of the lady and the guy's children. Silly, stubborn, and scarily smart. She does what's right without being told. Her heart is pure, her temper quick. But every day she fights to grow past it. She's, of course... a space. The girl! And the girl with the girl! Here, we said it. We had our Xenoblade reference. In RPG, you're gonna have a lot of normal battles. You can never make them so deep that every normal battle is interesting. Well, yeah, that's fair. It's impossible to make every battle interesting. But that means we need to keep this in mind. That means it's always better to tend on the lower amount of battles if you cannot make them more interesting, right? I think it also depends on the battle system. For now, the battle system again is not that deep, or not deep at all. Maybe later, when it improves, we can expect more to look forward more battles. For now, I will try to avoid them though, or even run from them. the guy! Dialogue, sure. Are you okay? What happened? The bandits wouldn't give me the relic. The relic is ours, and you brat messed with the wrong crew. In a 25-hour game, you're bound to have either a lot of the same battles or very few battles in general. Well, yes, but it's not really an excuse, right? If a game has more battle of the same, that's mostly part of the developer that designs the game. Could be a responsibility of the player if the player backtracks into previous dungeon for whatever reason to farm monster or grind. That's their responsibility. But mostly it's the developer that decides the frequency of the encounters, the amount of encounters, how many enemies to spawn each battle, how many battles the player should face. This is more like my personal philosophy, so it's probably a little extreme, but I personally think that the player should not experience the same things more than a reasonable amount of times. Like, for example, I don't see the point in fighting the same battle against the same enemies more than 2 times. Unless there's something deep in the battle system there. Or maybe the team changed. But again, I think it depends most on the battle system. Because at the end, I don't see the point if the player has to do the same actions against some enemies, because it's like repeating. And there is no gameplay in repeating something you know, or something you don't need to think too much about. There is no gameplay in the battles here. You just press attack. They are just cutscenes, the battle, in a way. Not okay, it's a little extreme calling them cutscenes, but I see a lot of RPG Maker games where battles are just there to extend the playtime. Because for now I didn't see any challenge in the battles. I just attack, and when I'm low, I heal. This is my extreme point of view, but personally I think that battles shouldn't just be have some skills and attacks. Even more on those days, because we've seen a lot of RPGs with different mechanics. So people strive for more, strive for something a little more different than the default, right? Even if the enemies have different sprite, the core of the battle is the same. Yeah, that's why I intentionally said fighting multiple battles of the same kind instead of saying fighting the same enemy more than once. Because fighting a spider 3 times and I say, okay, I want to see other enemies now, and I see a rat with the same attacks and a similar health, doesn't change much. It's just a spider with more health or less health, or maybe an attack that does slightly more damage, but it's like fighting a stronger spider. And guess what? You level up, so you now are better than how you were before against the spider. So it's like the enemies become stronger, but you become stronger, but the battles are the same at the end. That's why doing an RPG is hard, because you need to consider too many variables. Like possibilities of builds, characters, spells you can use, equipment, passives, status elements, enemy patterns. There's too many things to consider, and kinda um, overwhelming for what RPG Maker tries to present itself. RPG Maker says, oh, you can do RPGs without experience, but that's true in a way, but to make truly a very, very interesting RPG, you need a lot of experience to know how to structure it. So it's, in a way, in a way, it's tricking the developer in thinking that making an RPG is easy. I could use this advice for my project. Well, I'm always willing to... Oh, those streamings are exactly for this, actually. I always accept suggestions for game to stream on Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? On this Critipedia. Actually, I should update the Critipedia, huh? I would admit, I was kinda forgetting about Critipedia, but in a way, it's a positive thing. Because it means the game, I kinda entered in the mood of the game, so I kinda forgot about what I was doing here. So I think it's a nice thing about the game. So yeah, feel free to submit games, because I would be glad to play them on stream. Balancing is the hardest part. I know, not just balancing, I feel like. More like finding something that makes the player think in battle. Or even out. I think the coolest part of RPGs is you need to think. Now I still didn't see that here. Could be either in battle or outside while managing your equipment, managing your team. I need a relic. Will you sell it to me? Touching, but no, you don't look like you got what it's worth. And the old guardsman says, she challenges us. Blood for blood. Then you leave me no choice. I won't let you lay a hand on my little girl. Huh, your funeral. Free experience. I was expecting a little less, but okay. I forgot to heal. But we can do later. Or now, I suppose. Let's do it later. No, let's do it now. Let me decide now. Yeah, okay, good choice. I suppose this is... Oh, wait. I was expecting to heal more. We can still manage. How much is 5 mana? So we technically have like... 800 more HP. I think it's doable. And hopefully the initiative will charge in time. No, don't blind me. That would be very awful. Again, I like the battle music here. Stun shot. Don't stun me because that would be awful. Dead. Initiative almost ready. Now it is. Don't stun me. Okay. Wide, sure. Wide strike! I like the idea of the initiative, but I don't know. Feels like a little underwhelming. Maybe there should be like something more on the attacks, like the swipe decreases the enemy attack, for example, and the double attack decreases their defense. I don't know. So I'm throwing some random thoughts because it takes so long to charge. Maybe I need to heal. Wait. I forgot to heal. I forgot to heal. Maybe defending gives more, I should try. Doesn't... I lucked out! Oh! I defended from the double attack, okay. Wait, so they have an initiative bar. That's cool. Though I think... they should show... You should show the initiative bar. Because, for now, what is it? The initiative bar... The double attack of the enemy. For now it's random, right? I don't know where it's about to come. But if I saw the bar coming, At least there would be some strategy. I know I should heal as soon as possible, right? Or at least defend. Wait. Maybe I should attack the one behind, because this one doesn't have a health bar, huh? In my game, you fight a lot of the same enemies. I have a speed up system, and the combat system allows you to clear the entire scene in one round. Well, that's nice, though. Doesn't really convince me, because if you speed up a battle, what's the point of the battle, right? Except to farm materials. Would it change anything on the gameplay if the battle got instant on the exploration map, for example? Maybe by taking some damage. I don't know. I'm still curious as to. I love to play those games, also because I love to talk about game design, and in those chances I love to think about some mechanics and other stuff of RPGs or RPG Maker games, and try to reason about why some parts of making a game don't resonate well with me. I'm trying to put into words why I'm not convinced about some things of games. Level up! We won. Dead. First the relic, then my daughter. Wait. We can ignore our daughter. I can ignore my... Let's take the daughter. Wait, first this one. Okay. Then my daughter. Here, baby girl, drink this. Thanks, mom. The girl joins your team. Okay, it was for the best. Wait, mom, you joined the old guard? Surprised? A little, it feels weird. We'll talk at the house. What about the bandits? We leave them in Egusum hands. Let's move. The vines beside us likely lead out. Good. Maybe there was a dialogue, I don't know. Stun works differently. Only prevents certain random actions. Okay, that's better, because stunning a single character means like you don't get to play the game anymore. My game is pretty much the same fight all over again. Well, it's a good step to realize it, because people always start somewhere. We make a game and then we see something doesn't work, and so we change it. That's the iteration process, right? And like in all RPGs. You play the... Ah, okay, I thought you mentioned another one. I don't know why. Be honest, are you having a midlife crisis? What were you doing in that cave? Not a crisis, a mission. The monastery needed a relic discovered. I joined the old guard to find your dad. Wait, what? The lady feels the gall on recent events. Then I'm coming with you. The gall, the wilds aren't safe. I don't want you hurt. Seriously? I've been a guardsman longer than you. I see you picked guardian. Picked is generous, only instructor available. I went with scout, wanted to learn the bow. Hey, we could cross train. Great idea. I'm good with a guardian role, but I'd love to train you where we get a break. Awesome, thanks, mom. Wait, so you actually... It's better to skip dialogues and read them with the party, right? It's not really a lot of experience, though. Wait, you can change classes? Huh, wait, that's interesting. Wait, that's actually pretty interesting. Let me see. First, check the mailbox. Okay, later. Let's see. I can only have one. Oh, here, okay. We can... Okay, that's cool. I I hope this one will add more depth in the game. It's very much the case for class system, so that's definitely feels very promising. Though I still don't know what they do. For now they only change stats, right? I don't know about, maybe you can learn skills from that. Maybe from okay, here, talent learn, I see. Okay, now I get it. Do I? Do I get it? Not really, because... Okay, maybe I get it, right? After you reach a certain level with a class, you learn a skill. But... do I get the first skill at level 15? Isn't that a little too much? Okay, okay, so it changes the initiative. And that's different. An attack and a stun, okay. That's great. Though I am still not convinced because, like, only the initiative. Like, 1 turn every 5, you can show your class. Every other turn, you just basic attack. Right? That's how it is. Okay, there's also the magic. So that would change, but I feel like we are evolving in the battle system very slowly. Too slow, actually. First I'm saving. Okay. The Gal. Everyone is named like that. And I was waiting for the Gal. If you read the story on the Gal, you can change classes right now. Yeah, I saw, but I think the bow is pretty strong here. We can put her on the back row. Here, okay. Nice. We need to give her a... Ah! She has a bow. Perfect. There's a letter in the mailbox. Sure. I don't get this. The guy was a modern day soldier with a rifle and his wife and daughter are medieval guards. I've been watching in the background. Don't worry, I also was a little confused. There's a weird mix of it. The city also has the guild, the blacksmith, and then there is the lobby of the inn with computers. Yeah, you're right though. That was something I didn't address and I forgot right away. Probably feels the battle system is evolving slowly from player standpoint. But you haven't even reached the next town yet. Yeah, but... I did an entire dungeon and a boss. By only using the basic attack. For now the battle system is not evolving. It's starting. So... Because before I felt like there was zero strategy to do. Now there is some strategy to set up the class of the team, or at least of one character. But of course I will keep her as an archer. So... At least it's promising well, but I feel like the start could have been avoided. Having that many battles where you don't do really much. You're invited to meet with General Stanley McCarthy, Chief of Staff, Solar Stellar Army, at Joint Base Lone Star, regarding your husband's disappearance. Oh, something new finally. Let's grab the Holy Writ from Father Marcus and get to Austinia, fast! Okay, we go to Austinia. Ah wait, first report back. Never mind. One thing at a time. We also need to explore this place. Whoa. Thank you. I got Holy Writ, Arrow, and XP. And now we go to McCarthy, to west of Austinia. The Gal is level 5. I may want to explore a little, just to see what's around. It's lagging a little. Wait, can I see the frame rate? No. Aha, I see a treasure chest. There's a rave behind. Why? What's with the color? Wait, what if I... Why can't I not jump? Maybe you cannot jump in the monastery. Okay, the followers appear behind you. Minor mana. That's great. You have 4 skill types and game just started. Yeah, but I feel like they don't do much in battle, right? Because initiative you use a skill every 5 turns. And that's the only skill you use actually. Tactics doesn't really do much in the middle of the battle. You just set it up before the battle and then you use it for the rest of it. I didn't feel for now the need to change the tactic mid battle. Oh wait, the tactic can change based on the character. That's cool actually. Though again it's lagging, help. Something is wrong and it's not with my world map. I'm resetting. Okay, maybe now it will do better. A loop going for sure. I feel like maybe it's something graphic. I don't know. Like the background that had an animation. Maybe it was the cache that weren't... I don't know what happened. Probably by resetting it might help. Cool, there is a cutscene that you can skip at the start though. What happened? No, I had to reset because it was lagging. It was very slow in the menu. Now it's fixed, okay. I was saying, we got a talent, initiative, tactic. Wait, what was it? Initiative, tactic, talent, and magic. Though for now, we only have the healing magic that can only be used when you are low on health. Talent, well, there is nothing. Tactic is used outside of battle, and initiative every 5 turns. So at the end, you only use heal when you are low, and this one every 5 turns. The other turns, you just basic attack. That's not really much. We don't need to go here, right? Can we go? No, okay. We need to go joint base west of Ostenia. Okay. I suppose here. We have less encounters? No. Evasion! Yeah! Okay, so it did reset after we entered the dungeon, maybe. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to enter here. What's here? Huh. Pretty sus, huh? Okay. And it is marked on the map. This one is sus as well. Okay, no. Only after it's marked on the map, I see. Ah, dangerous water, I see. Okay, jump time. How do I jump down? How does it work? Wait. How does it work? I need to take damage, maybe? That's weird. Maybe I... Not really like this, huh? Minor mana, and now what do I do? Wait, let me try something. Something stupid, actually. Because I can technically do this. Now, can I jump? No, wait, I cannot jump diagonally. I definitely cannot jump diagonally, right? Okay, never mind. I was trying to jump while facing a different direction, and be knocked back a lot. Oh, here I'm safe. Aha! That's a trick! Okay. Wait, I can do the same here. Ah, never mind. I don't even remember what I got. Oh well. I don't... No, it wasn't a loop. Again, the VOD will be saved, so you can watch later if you want, but the menu was very slow, very lagging. And there was some lag in the map as well. No, I was... Wait, I can. Look at this trick. Yeah! Oh, come on! Okay, that is considered poisonous, I see. I'm about to die. I'm just resetting at this point. Though I think I will still see the next part and stop. I will see the next section and then, yeah, I will play like 10 minutes. I will say a bunch of extra things on the game. And I may want to update the Critipedia. Maybe it's about something we discussed here. Mostly the default battle system, yes. Other things I didn't agree with, I already forgot actually. Let me see your identification. You can go about your business. Move along. Can we jump the guy? No. Sure, move away. Can we go in the cave even? Hello? Aha, we can. Ah, what is this? The tunnel is still closed for repairs. And what if I go here? Never mind. Okay. That's a weird modern in the fantasy setting, or a fantasy setting in the modern. I think it would be... It's a cool idea to mix the two. Though, I don't see the logic behind it, to be fair. You find a mysterious charred area on the ground that appears to have been created by intense heat. Oh, I like this. I like this. They don't know anything, but we do. That's actually cool. I like it because in a way uses the discrepancy of what we know and what they don't know. So it's a cool little touch. Okay, I suppose we follow the road. Until we find anything. Shortcut! Too many people use the shortcut, right? No one is asking questions, nice. The tunnel is east of town and north of Houstonia. I heard it's full of monsters. Isn't everything full of monsters here? Yeah, shortcut indeed. We got a pub. The stuff. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. I cannot walk beyond this because otherwise I would... I see. Otherwise I would jump down. I see. I wonder if you can do it in a place or another. Like here. No. Feels like it's doable, but maybe... It was intentionally... It was carefully blocked everywhere. Okay, what are those? They clearly stand out of place. Are those Patreons? They stand out a little too much, though. They are... Because they are in the... a different art style. Hello? We're out of rooms. Where do I rest? No! Guns? You sell guns? Gimme, gimme. That's not a gun. That's a scam. Carbon vest. This looks strong. 9 resilience. Or we buy another cocktail. I forgot I could have used the cocktail against the thief. No. Ah. But I'm saving it in any case. Shh. I can buy a carbon vest. Okay. And a cocktail if I have spare money. I probably don't. For the tank. Let's go. Okay. I was expecting better weapons, but that's what you got. We still have the crafting, which I still didn't try. And the guild, right? No, they are betting money. Ah, no, okay. Still the guild. Do they bet money in the guild? Okay. Welcome to the Old Guard, Australian chapter. Nobody told me it's the second chapter. The lady! Where is your shitbag husband? Dr. Eric Corbin is the guy's old army buddy. Says the shitbag with hippie hair. Hi, Eric? Laugh emoji. The lady! You know my haircut was never in rags with the archive. Wait, the guy is missing? Yeah, I was hoping you'd see him. Afraid not. Need me to look for him? I wouldn't ask that of you. Really? Nothing is odd. I'm serious. Doubt the missus would want you adventuring to look for him. You're retired. Please, let me know if you change your mind. Thanks. Now please join our team. We need extra help. I'm going the first to catch the infamous Black Ninja. Oh! Ah no, I'm not playing. We do not cheat. Except here in cheat mode. Ah yeah, there is a quest inside, but I will skip it. If only I owned an automobile, I could use the Austinian tunnel to travel to visit my family in August. I get seasick, so I despise ship travel, huh? There's an old foot passage, but it's not safe. The government sealed it. Pretty sus maybe? Nah. Being a marine wife is hard. I miss my husband. Cry emoji. So it's the sea here. Ah, yeah. I see. Ah, it's a similar boat here. I wonder if you can travel by boat later. And then we have the shop. Okay, same things. Oh, wait, a seed. I might take 2. I could sell some mana potions. Wait, you know what? I could definitely sell some mana potions for a how it's called, cocktail. A cocktail, yeah. Okay, I think though I will stop here. We played almost 2 hours and 3/4, I would say, but it's around 1 hour, 1 hour and a little more since I'm talking a lot. And also, I think there's still the cycle day-night that I didn't see. I don't know though how much it changes. I think it just adds some interactions in some houses and spawns some hunt enemies around. Okay. I always stop here. So, maybe it's a little late to compile the Critipedia, but I will note down the single thing I wasn't convinced here. It's did I already talk about it? It's the no battle system depth at the start. Later I saw the potential to improve, though again, the part that there is no strategy at the start was kinda underwhelming. Other than that, though, nothing negative strikes to nothing very negative really strikes to mind. Like the story can be interesting. I don't mind the setup. We got a guard or a soldier that gets kidnapped. I suppose his body got taken by the devil. So it would be a pretty interesting point to later see the possessed body fight the wife and the daughter. So I hope that's kind of where the game is going. Not even long term. I think would be better if they find out about the husband early on, because otherwise I feel like it might go for a little too long if nothing happens in the meanwhile. You know, I suppose a story needs to stay fresh. Instead of having an objective from the start of the end of the game, it should at least update or vary in a way. I don't know, it's also another difficult part I don't fully grasp, or I don't grasp at all. But I'm trying my best to try to understand it. I mean the storytelling in the middle of the game. Apart from that, I really like the art, the tile set here. It's still too much resemblant of the original RPG Maker, but definitely it's something that stands out a little more than the other RPG Maker asset. And it's interesting in a way, the mix between modern and fantasy, but for now I saw no explanation for it, so it leaves me confused. Maybe it would be better if it was better addressed earlier in the game, because for now, still I don't get it. Other than that, yes, I always forget to talk about, or always remember last minute to talk about character personality. Honestly, they don't strike me a lot in the personality while they talk. At least the dialogue was pretty quick, so at least it wasn't heavy in that part. But I feel like I didn't really grasp their personality. It doesn't really show much in dialogues, unfortunately. Maybe a little, but that's not enough for a character in an RPG, right? Okay. I suppose a few more open houses and loot to find within isn't a massive lift. Honestly, to be honest, I don't know. I think maybe not enough, but I don't know why. I need to I don't know. I like to think about it, but maybe for another time. Sometimes I don't get even why I feel a certain way. so close to things making sense and picking up. Well, I have it right here. Something about this. I don't remember which it was. Damn. Maybe no incognita. What I'm trying to say is, doesn't matter if the game explains everything later. The important thing is that the player knows that the game will explain everything later. Because the game not even once told me that, or addressed that there is fantasy and modern together. What I mean is, if the game needs, the player doesn't know that the game acknowledges it. I was looking for a example, but I don't find it. What I mean is, it's not a good thing to leave. I personally think it's not a good thing to leave the player thinking that there is a plot hole in this, because the player may think, okay, this makes no sense, I will not play it because it mixes fantasy and modern with no explanation. Even if the player is wrong by thinking this, the player might still think it. The player will realize later they are wrong, but they will still play the start of the game with a sour taste in their mouth. And that's not really something that the developer wants to put in a game. And even if that doesn't really matter, it's still a wasted opportunity, because you can just address the thing only once and you make the player very interested in it. Like, if we had a dialogue in the story that was mentioning something about modern and fantasy without explaining anything, I would realize that it's intended and I would be curious on why it's that. In the worst case, it's the player thinking it's a plot hole. In the best case, it's a wasted opportunity to place some foreshadowing. So in a way, I'm not really convinced by this thing anyway, if that's the case. Yeah, addressing exactly that. Everything is meant to be a mystery for now, to be discovered later, but the player doesn't know it's a mystery. How a mystery is supposed to be, well, it's called a mystery for a reason. But the player doesn't even know there's a mystery. So, you try to create a mystery, but there is no mystery for the player. They will just find out the solution later. Or maybe they will find the mystery later, but for me it seems like here it's not explained and later it will, but it doesn't define it as a mystery. Because there's not set... You place the mystery in the world building, but I feel like by nature it's kinda contradictory, so unless you address the contradiction, the player might think it's kinda weird. And yeah, that's why we got confusion before, since we got one with the guns and the other with a sword. The same could be said by playing classic Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is different, right? It starts, we got all the things with materials. We see that the magic is from elements of items. And overall, it's still not fair comparing with bigger games, because they definitely add more resources to explain everything and make it have it more sense. Might be a way to make it obvious in story. I don't know, there should be maybe a dialogue that addresses... I don't know. Honestly, I can't really help because I don't know why it's that. But again, I think it's important to let the player aware that there is a mystery. The existence of a mystery cannot be a mystery itself, right? The mystery is a mystery only if the player knows about it. So, depends on what happens later. I suggest there should be a way to make the player aware of it. Okay, I think I saved, just in case. And I will stop here. That was my final thoughts on the game. At least on what I played. Of course, I can't know for sure what happens next, but I would say it's what I think of the first impression of the game, in a way. Okay, before we end, let's see if we can raid someone. Gimme. So we can... We can raid Mutation Ivory, why not? Mutation Ivory is one of the artists, or the most important artist of the project now, so let's raid. Okay, that's nice. Thanks for streaming the game. I love the feedback. I will help you make it better. It's always a pleasure to talk about game design, so I'm glad you took it in the right way. That's why I always put my hands forward, because I know people don't take criticism well. Even if I try, I try to show that I'm subjective, but why I feel like that? Okay, thanks again for coming by. We are raiding Mutation Ivory, and we'll see ya whenever it happens.